One of my favorite things about being in the thrift stores as much as I am, sometimes 3 to 4 times, sometimes 5 times a week, is finding items for personal use that I would have to pay up for in the regular retail stores. So this time I found some pillows, not for my use, but for my daughter's house. I got this one. These are all brand new, and I paid $2.50 a piece, I think. Yep, $2.50. So I bought this one. It is a beautiful white, very heavy material, real nice and durable. And then to go along with it, this puppy one. How great are these? I was thrilled to find this. Again, $2.50. And the last one, a buffalo check plaid. So I shot Lisa a picture and said, hey, do you want these? I don't think she even got the photo yet. And she was like, yes, get those. $7.50 for the 3. You can't beat that. And they are brand new and clean. All right, so in today's video, I'm going to start out by bringing you outside. We have finished painting the house. It is Sherwin-Williams Alabaster White. I am in love with this white. Beautiful, bright white with just like a little bit of a creaminess to it. Not creamy yellow, but just like this quiet, beautiful white. It is a little bit bright, and I'm hoping to add some gray accents to it. So I'm going to show you the outside of the house, and you can leave comments down below if you guys have any good ideas of how to break up the white a little bit. Now, in my last video that I talked about that we were in the middle of painting the house, a couple of you suggested some black shutters or gray shutters. That would be great if I had enough room on the side of the windows, but I don't. So I have to come up with something else. But we're going to take a look at the finished project. And what else are we doing today? We're probably going to go shopping together. I think I might hit Prussian Street Arcade, see if any of the booths have anything. I love going there. Such a beautiful mix of vintage and new and just different items. And a lot of times I pick up quite a few things for resale. So I'm going to stop there today. Might hit a Goodwill as usual. I'll probably go to Goodwill 30 on Lincoln Highway. And last but not least, we might take a look at some clothing that I've been picking up. I've been pressing in hard for fourth quarter to get a lot of listings on. And yeah, that's the goal. I probably have about 50 items on the rack. We won't look at all of it, but I'll show you some of the more interesting pieces that I've picked up in the past couple of days. All right, guys, hit that like and subscribe button. Let's see where the video takes us. Okay, so here is the house, Sherwin-Williams Alabaster. Looks a little bright in the sunlight, but it is just beautiful. I am so happy with this white. I was thinking about painting it gray, but I think the white really gave it a new life. This is a 1950s house, so the faux stone was looking a little tired. I think it'll look even more beautiful when the garden is all in bloom. Most of this is blues and purples and a little bit of cream. So very happy with the painting job. A big shout out to Lisa and Roger. Both of them jumped in. Well, Lisa really ran the job. It was her job, and she did a great job. All right, so coming around, I think what I would like to do is take the color of the roof, which is kind of like a charcoal gray, and add that in somewhere else on the house just to break up the white a little bit. Now, a couple of you did suggest shutters, but if you can see, there is not enough room on the sides of the windows. The main window in the bump out does have room for shutters, but I think that might kind of look funny to have shutters on just one set of the windows. So coming forward, you can see the lighting is like a brushed nickel. I had this lighting installed probably about 3 or 4 years ago, and I'm thinking maybe if I did that a rubbed oil bronze, that might look nice. I'm going to have to give that thought. Gutters have been changed and the roof had been changed. I do have some soffit work to have done. And a couple of years ago, no, maybe it was even this year, earlier this year, I did paint the front door a charcoal gray. I think this gray is called onyx. It's kind of like it's a charcoal gray. It's not a true black, but you really don't see it because the front door is recessed in this house. I don't think this was originally here. So when you come into my house, there's a good 1.5 to 2 feet of a recess. So you don't see this door, but I do like this dark color. So I think I'm looking to add some kind of accent in a deep color like this. Now, if I did have room to put shutters on either side of the window, I would either go with the dark gray or I might even do a light gray. I think that would be pretty. But yeah, very happy with this. So this is the finished stone. We did a lot of caulking. Probably still have a little bit more caulking to do as you finish a project and you notice little areas. But I am super happy with this. A dream of mine is to have this replaced. This is all so tired. I would love to put like a teak wood deck in. I think that would be really nice. I think that would be very expensive too. So we'll see about that. Roger talked about maybe using an epoxy and just making this one color with an epoxy. That might be a good idea. Now this is flagstone, but as you can tell, like the grout is all cracked. A couple of the slates are cracked. This one Lisa and I tried to replace and we didn't set it down deep enough, but it's good for now. It's better than a trip hazard. But all right, guys, so that is the house in white. Okay, so I'm just backing up a little bit so you can see the front. Still have one more gutter to put back on. All the gutters had come off to allow for ease of painting. But I think it just looks so much better. I'll insert a photo here of the before. I'm sure you guys have seen that. And leave a comment down below on where I should add some kind of gray to break up all of the white, or if you think I should just leave the white. All right, guys, let's get on with the rest of the video. All right, so in this part of the video, we're just gonna take a look at some of the clothing I've been picking up when I go thrifting. Now, every single time I go thrifting, I buy clothing. I can't remember one time I didn't pick up clothing. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Lavenderclothesline, so that is how I started selling online. All right, so I've got a big giant rack of clothing. We're not gonna do it all. We're just gonna do the pieces I find more interesting or something I have to share about them. And let's get started with item number one. Okay, so this first item is a John Deere hoodie, and I paid $6. Just know that I picked these up when I had a 10% off. And this is what it looks like. Now, I know John Deere, which I learned from Ann Eckhart years ago, you can tell the year of the deer by where his legs are. I think it's his legs are up or down. Correct me, Ann, if you're watching. And I have not really put that to memory. I have not committed that to memory, so I don't know how old this deer is. But John Deere hoodies, I always do well with. I don't find them too often, but definitely a good pickup for $6. Next up is a little tennis dress that Roger threw in the cart. He told me to take it, $8, so it better be good, Roger. I'm only kidding. This one is IBKUL. IB cool? That is what it looks like. To me, this is probably a tennis dress. Beautiful print. And I will try to insert comps for a few of these. No, I can't screenshot and show comps for everything I'm going to show you. So if you do want to see what kind of prices these items are bringing, you could just type the name of what I'm giving you right into eBay and check the sold listings in the last 90 days. Here is an item I love finding, I love selling. This never gets old. This is Quaker Factory. Let's pull this. And this one is new. Quaker Factory is sold on QVC. I don't know if they still sell on QVC. I don't think I've ever watched QVC in the past 10 years. But this is what it looks like. This is one of the Easter sweaters. I would have been happier if it was a Christmas one, because we all know Christmas novelty sweaters are still a thing. Now, I don't pick up Christmas novelty sweaters if they are like from Kmart or something like that, Walmart, because they're too readily available. But if you can find like Michael Simon or Gordon, what is that, Phillips Gordon, I think it is, you want to go ahead and run a comp. But Quaker Factory is almost always a yes for me because they're so stinking cute. Look how cute this is. And new with tags, how can you resist? Okay, this next one is also Quaker Factory, but this is a plush fleece, and you can see it has a snowman scene on it. Again, new with tags, got really lucky there, and it just has this barb. I imagine I paid the $5.99 like I did for the prior sweater. Really cute. These should do very well. I don't know what these are bringing because I haven't picked up Quaker Factory in a while. Sometimes it does get saturated and the prices drop a little bit, and sometimes these bring really good money, especially if it's in the season we're going into. So I always pick up this type of item. Next up is a no-name or an off-brand. I don't know this brand. COCOBLUE, Cocoa Blue. I should put my glasses on. This is gorgeous. It's like a sweater poncho cape. I don't know, am I gonna keep this one? Probably not. What did I pay? $5.99 for it. Really nice. And it'll be the keywords that I use that carry this. So sometimes when you pick up a brand that's an off-brand, a boutique brand, a brand that's not very well known, you really have to know your keywords, putting it into the title so that people can find what they're looking for. Now, most times I use keywords that are nouns, like sweater, things like that, cape, whatever. Sometimes I use adjectives, cozy, cuddly, slouchy, all of those keywords, because people do use adjectives as keywords. But pretty much I'm going to put in women's sweater, cape, or poncho cape as the beginning keywords, and then go on to descriptive words. Here is another brand that I don't pick up every one of them. This is Bob Mackie. Bob Mackie, his label is wearable art. A lot of times when you find Bob Mackie, it's very highly embellished items, beautiful jewels and sequins. This one is plainer, but it is a really cozy fleece. It's got some faux leather trim, kind of like in a, I don't know that it's an animal print, kind of like a spotted print, but it's close enough to leopard that I might use that keyword. So that is that, and how much did I pay for it? $6 again, and I think somebody's gonna want this. This next item here is a sweater. This is like a boiled wool, Talbot's extra large, with a beautiful angel print on the front. How wonderful is that? So this could just be polyester. No, it's 100% wool. My hand was right, the touch knows. Really nice. Little bit of a metallic thread embroidered star pattern over the shoulder. And again, did I pay? Oh, I paid $9.95. Did I pay $9.95? I bet you I didn't realize that in the store. Because it's 100% wool and it's in beautiful condition, I should still be able to get between $25 and $30 for it. This next blouse is Tolani. I love finding Tolani. It does very well for me. I didn't know the brand Tolani till I had found a blouse that I bought for myself. I will probably insert a photo here of me wearing the blouse, and I still have that blouse. I probably found that blouse, I'm gonna say 3 or 4 years ago, and fell in love with it, wore it in Florida, and I've kept it in my collection. It's like a kerchief blouse, I think you would call it. This one is a regular peasant style. There is the label. And Tolani items can bring very good money. Just beautiful. I don't think this one is silk. I'm going to take a quick look for us. Modal. So that is what that one looks like. Next up, truth be told, I picked this up because I think I'm probably going to keep it, wear it, wash it, sell it. How's that for a business model? Really beautiful. Lace, angel sleeve, and $4.99. I love that price point of $4.99. That way, with the discount for Senior Citizen Day, I think is an extra 15% off. So you can see it leaves a lot of room to be able to, sell something through. Okay, so that is that blouse, $4.99. You can't beat that buy-in price. Here is a label that you guys, you're gonna have a collective gasp in the community. Like, what in the world? Alfred Dunner. Yes, I am picking up some Alfred Dunner. Here is the label. Now just know, I do not pick up all Alfred Dunner, but this has a lot going for it. First of all, it's got shoulder pads, which tells me it's an older item. It's a vintage item. This applique, it's not really applique, I don't know what to call this, needlepoint, is just beautiful. It's so indicative of the 90s, and I just thought this was fantastic. It's in beautiful condition, size 42. Beautiful, beautiful, $5.99. So it has all of those things going for it. Now, a lot of times when I find a top that is Alfred Dunner, I personally think they have a very good sense of style. I think a lot of the clothing is good. And I did run a comp in the store on this sweater because I want to make sure what I'm picking up is not just my mind imagining somebody's going to want it. Do you guys do that when you're in the store? Like you find an item and you have this whole little story in your head of like, oh, some woman that lives in the country will want to wear this on her ranch farm, or some lady in Ohio is baking with friends or quilting and she'll want. No. We don't do that. We have to check comps because my mind, if it's anything like your mind, that would be scary, is just, you know, I make up these stories in my head. So I always make sure when I go down that road, I always make sure to run a comp. And sure enough, this sweater is going to do well. I will report back on Instagram and blow the Instagram community's mind that Alfred Dunner can make money. I am excited for it. It's amazing how some brands just 5 years ago would have gotten me excited in the thrift store. And now I'm like, another Free People. Free People is so saturated, but I thought the style of this one is really good. This is like a dolman sleeve. Dolman sleeve is almost like where the armpit is dropped a little bit, and it gives you more of a, I don't know what else to call it. There's another name for dolman sleeve. It'll come to me. Anyway, this is like a gauze, so that is really pretty. Very multi-layered, multi-tiered. And this is, I think this is a size medium, but yet it's quite large, and women love that. They love when they can wear a smaller size, and the item is, you know, it's flexible. If they've gained a little bit of weight or lost a little bit of weight, it works. It's not something that you have to be that exact size. So I went ahead and picked this up for $4.99. And I imagine this is going to do probably 25 to 30. Okay, and the last item that I'm going to show is this denim dress. When I find these, to me, it doesn't matter who the brand is. I mean, literally, it can be like Main Streets, which I don't even know who sold that. I think that was Kmart. These dresses always sell, and they sell quickly for me. So it's a lightweight denim. Now the heavier denims I still sell. I think women want the lighter weight denim, and this one is a 3X Proudly Plus. A little bit of embroidery, always a tie-back waist. People really love that. And if it has pockets, even better. Does this one have pockets? I don't even know. Are you there, pockets? I don't think this one has a pocket. No. But if it had pockets, that would be even better. And I paid $7.99 for it. Whoops. Sometimes these dresses, are you ready for this, can bring $60 to $70. Now, I'm not saying this exact one will, but that's how much women want these dresses. And I think these are vintage. I don't know what other company would sell these, but this is always a yes for me. All right, guys, I just wanted to give you that little clothing haul because I haven't done one in a while. Hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get on the road. Let's go shopping together. Okay, so we are starting out at Creek and Willow Vintage. This is my favorite booth. It's going to be a little bit loud in here. Lots of action today, all the holiday shoppers. This little leaf dish is adorable, $6. So cute. It's got a little sticker on it. Oh, what is this underneath? Oh, I like that copper tray. We're gonna take a look at that. Almost looks like a big penny. $10, wow. That is beautiful. Hammered copper. I don't know if that is solid copper. It almost looks like it is. Copper plate. We're gonna put that right in the cart. That is a keeper. All right, let's put this little wood bowl back. Okay, this mirror is gorgeous. $58, that's not bad. What else do we see? Look at this little doll. What kind of doll is this? There is a child screaming in the background. I'm just going to keep on filming. $10. Oh, she is so cute. That would be an adorable present topper. I wonder if somebody made that. Almost looks vintage. She's got a little bit of wear on her. Wow, lots of new stuff in this booth. I haven't been here probably for a couple of weeks, maybe over a month. Oh, I've sold these before. These are, I think these are Pottery Barn. Brutalist candlesticks, $22. Wow, those are nice. Doesn't say it's Pottery Barn, but it looks to be. That's not a bad price for the two. I'm going to give that thought. I love this wooden bowl. Sometimes when I see these bowls, they are the darker wood. This one is like a real honey color. $7. Oh yeah, we're taking that one. What does it say? Turned bowl, handmade. Beautiful. Okay, I gotta remember to put things back. Look at this little bristle tree. That is adorable. And what is this piece of pottery? Oh, let it be good. Okay, I'm just ruining their display today. I'm sure they don't mind. $10. Oh, that's a little bit high. Looks like treasure craft, right? Is that a treasure craft? I always love the glaze on these, but I'm gonna wait on that one. Let me put her ornaments back in. Here we go. What is this guy? Oh my goodness, this is so cute. Let's see what this is. Oh, a squirrel on a leaf. $12. A little bit high, but that is adorable with the dish and the succulent. Oh, the succulent is a candle. I think that all comes together. Okay, I'm gonna turn around and do this side. Look at that tree. Is that made out of something, or does that really come? Tree is for display only. That would be a very fun Christmas tree in the house. I could see all kinds of ideas for that. Yep, we have a gorgeous reindeer candle holder. $18. That's not bad. Oh, I really like that. Oh, it's heavy. Okay, who is making this? Can we tell? I don't see a brand name. I'm gonna have to put some glasses on to tell. Boy, that's pretty. Oh, I have to think about that. I think I'm gonna think about it right in here. Really love that. Can I just say how wonderful the employees are here? I was trying to film and the music was a little loud, and I mentioned to them that I like to film for, you know, different vendors, and they were like, oh, absolutely, we'll lower the music. How sweet. Okay, I am back to looking at this mirror. I wish I had a place for this in my house. This is spectacular, and $58 is such a good price. This is just beautiful. So if anybody is looking for a really amazing mirror, this would fit into so many decors. This is Creek and Willow. Let me show you her sign again. Right there is her sign, Creek and Willow Vintage. All right, let's keep going. I am considering this salad bowl set, $26. I don't know if I could make enough off of it, but boy, is this a pretty one. I've never seen this design before. And it just says made in the Philippines. So I believe it's teak. Beautiful condition. Look at this. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I would have to get at least $60 for it, and I don't know that it would bring that much. I'm going to take a look. I'm going to take these out. So we've got 4 bowls there. Where can I set these down? Whoop. Okay, so it's 7 bowls. Is that right? 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're missing a bowl. Stunningly beautiful. You know what? That's more than a fair price. I'm going to go ahead and pick these up. I just wish there was an 8th bowl. I think there's meant to be 8. But we're going to go ahead and take that. Just so pretty. The wood is just amazing. Make sure I saw that price okay. Take a look at the tag. Yep, $26. Beautiful. This is a very interesting piece. I have never seen a jar like that. Little tiny handles. I wonder if this was meant to hang from different strings. Not quite sure. What do they want for it? Let's see if we could turn it upside down without breaking it. Oh, I don't see a price on it. Oh, there we go. $22. Not sure who's making that. I don't see any mark. Okay. Vintage stoneware. She sounds like me. Just call it vintage, which I'm sure it is. Okay. Oh, this is a pretty piece. Look at that glaze. Oh, this is lovely. I love the garden pot. It's almost like a tulip shape, but not quite. Whoop, $8. Do we love that? Yes, we do. That one's going in the cart. Now, if you're noticing, my cart is empty as we're going along. the employees are good enough to bring my stuff up and make a pile for me. I think I've shown this shelving to you guys before, even though, again, it's not my style. I love the style of using cinder blocks with a thick wood plank. Look how cool this is. And look how beautiful this is. $10. Is it cracked? I feel like it's Christmas. Oh, I might keep this one. Boy, is that pretty. All right, we're putting that piece in too. Oh, I think I gotta do that a little bit safer. So I think hands down, this is my favorite vendor spot. I think her name is Karen. I have met her a couple of times. She's a sweetheart of a woman, and her taste is just impeccable. Look what a beautiful vignette this is. And her prices are just amazing. Every time I come in here, I find beautiful items. I'm drawn again to these candelabra candlesticks. Look at these, almost like a Spanish, I don't know, revival. $32. That is phenomenal. So beautiful. I'm still considering those. All right, but I'm going to move on down the way. And there is another favorite vendor spot down there that I pick up jewelry. And you guys love to look at that spot. So let's go down that way and see what they have. Okay, this is Blue Door Thrift. I think they might be new in this space. I'm not sure about that. But look at this adorable little handbag. Oh my goodness. So sweet. A lot of times these are made in Mexico, I think. $40, Mexican leather handbag. Oh, adorable. I would need something 10 times the size, but boy, is that cute. So if you're interested in this, Blue Door Thrift. Okay, this booth is called Rick's News Agency. And right away, I'm spotting these gorgeous vases. Oh, look at that. Oh, boy, is that pretty. This almost feels like that would be real silver, but it is definitely not because he's asking $40 for it, which is a phenomenal price. Let's take a look at the bottom. Yeah, so now we can see that it's not solid silver, but boy, is that a beautiful, beautiful design. A true, what would we call that? It's not tulip, maybe trumpet. Look at those, fit right in there. Oh, I really like those. Okay. Oh, a little beetle. I think that's modern. Very fun. Let's come over this side. Now, if you guys remember a couple videos back, I found quite a bit of jewelry out of these two cases. It looks like somebody got to them before I did. Hopefully he will refill them again. We're loving this vase here. That almost reminds me of a cheese pumpkin shape. So pretty. I'm going to turn that over after I put the camera down so that I don't break it. Wow, that's heavy. Very beautiful. Okay. I don't know what this is called, but I like it very much. $74.99. I have very good taste. Okay, so it's a French coin dot picture. Oh, it's Fenton. Good for you, Fenton. You do put out a good product. Okay, what else do we see? All kinds of things. Isn't this fun shopping this way? Oh, we love this. Very Art Deco. Beautiful. Now it's a modern piece, but boy, is that pretty. Okay. I like the painting there. Not really my style, but very interesting. What is this little vase picture thing? Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, $15.95. Let me see if I can turn it better in the light so we can see it. Nippon painted grapes vase. I'll put that back. Two-handled, very nice. This little bird cage brings back so many memories. My papuli, which was my mother's father, who was from Greece. Imiteremu, papu. I don't know how to say from. Apo from Elinika. It's very bad Greek. He had the same cage, and he used to keep little yellow finch-type birds, and he loved them, and I believe it was the same cage. Lots of good memories. And the stand is only $40, and the cage $45. Adorable. Very tiny cage, but boy, is that sweet. Lots of good memories. Imiteremu ine apo Elinika. I think that's how I said my mother's father was from Greece. Okay, seeing a vase I like very much. Look at the shape of this. Oh, it's very pretty. Okay, it is marked. I think it's just marked Japan. Oh, this is a favorite pastime of mine. One of my favorite hobbies, shopping. You would think because I shop for a living, I would be tired of shopping, but this kind of shopping is so fun. Let's see what this says. Irish porcelain by Ireland, something by somebody Ireland. $30. That is lovely. Has a beautiful sound. Wow. What is this called? Look at that. Let's see if there's a price on it. Nippon Moriage bottle, $75. That is one of the prettiest Moriage bottles I have seen. Look at the coloring on that. Just lovely. It looks like it's in great condition too. On this shelf, look at all the goodies. So this looks like Roseville. Let's see. Yes, it is. And this one is probably Hull. Sweet little birds. Just lovely. Another piece of Hull. Wella. Oh, these little birds are adorable. Lusterware. Am I in your way? No, I'm okay. Just beautiful. Wow, look at the green glass, guys. So pretty. Another Moriage. Moriage, I think, is described as an applied. Usually has these little dots. It's very, you can tell it right away. A vintage Nippon Moriage jar. So it is a technique. I wish I knew more about that. I'm gonna have to look that up. Okay, so I am just about to head out, but figured I would scoop up one more piece of pottery. $8. Now again, these are not vintage, but whoever's making them is doing a beautiful job. They are all signed and dated. So this is April of 1998. So pretty. It's going right in my cart. All right, guys, I could just keep going in this place and spend way too much money. But this is just such a lovely place to shop. If you get a chance to come to Southeast Pennsylvania, you want to stop at Prussian Street Arcade. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Go out and get what's yours.